Hey everyone, it's Nick Carranza here for another Rockstar Minute. This is a big topic to cover in a minute, so let's get to it. We often get asked about the real estate market. We're bombarded with reports on a daily basis. Real estate market's too high, too low, going to go up, going to crash, and all this stuff. It's just noise. We try to block it out as much as possible. And here's why. If we look at the price of properties, let's make this a little bit bigger. Okay, this is a graph of the price of properties. And we look at properties, and let's say property prices kind of go like this. They go up, they go down, they go up, level off, up, down, and they trend up, they come down. Whatever they do, it doesn't matter what they do. If you look historically what happens to rents in areas, rents historically, especially in Ontario, a place with like rent controls, this is really kind of even more true. Rents typically just kind of go like this. They just keep chugging along, just a little bit higher, maybe even a little bit lower slope than that, but they just keep chugging along. And even if you look at extreme cases in the U.S., where property prices just came plummeting down, areas that were hit by 50, 60% price drops, the rents there were only hit maybe like 10%, right? So these are some friends that we know in the U.S. And so this is why this is important. Is when we invest, we always invest for cash flow. Because if we can invest for cash flow now, if the underlying asset value changes and it comes down, well, we're not exactly happy about it, but it doesn't matter because we still have an income stream. And that property is still generating income, and we can do things to bring the value back up to that property. But that's why we're always investing for cash flow, because then the underlying asset value is much less important to us because we're still in a positive cash flow position. So if you can invest for cash flow now, you can invest for cash flow later. No matter what happens to the underlying asset value, you can hold on for the long term and profit from it for the long term. So a lot of those reports, that's why we look at those reports as noise, because there's bigger things to look at, bigger things to think about. I'm sure I'm probably over a minute. I got to cut it short there. Until next time, your life, your terms.